I should really check my camera when I'm doing these videos, because I have in fact just filmed a video where I've cut off my head. So, my video that I'm going to talk about this week, it's going to be about Mad Men, because I don't know if any of the girls on the channel are a fan of it. If you are, you understand my anger towards all of the characters. If you haven't watched Mad Men before, the show is about an advertising agency set in the early 1960s, and you really should watch it if you haven't, because I mean, costume design, the advertising campaigns that are set forward, the artwork used, all of it is really so precise and it's so spot on that even if you hate most of the characters like myself, it's worth watching purely for that. It's like one of those shows that you just have to watch because it's visual perfection. If I had to compare it to another show, I would probably compare it to Game of Thrones. Now bear with me on this, because you first might think, well, Mad Men set in the 1960s, real life, no dragons and sword slaying things, and Game of Thrones, complete fiction with dragons and magic and rah. But my comparison is the characters. If you have watched Game of Thrones, you will understand me. The majority of the characters in Game of Thrones, you want to die. The majority of the characters in Mad Men, you also want to die. They're the type of characters that are so infuriating, you have to stop and take a break and calm down, because the fury that develops inside you, you didn't know it was possible to be that angry until you meet Pete Campbell. If you really want a comparison to sort of compare Pete Campbell, the anger you will feel towards this character, think Joffrey in Game of Thrones, think Umbridge in Harry Potter, think Anderson in Series 2 of Sherlock, think Russell T Davies in Doctor Who when he got rid of Rose, think of Stephen Moffat continually through Doctor Who when he drives us up the blinking wall. The anger all crushed into a tight little ball that you just want to shove down his eyeball because he's such a slimy git. In a way, you know, if you're into art, if you're studying art or doing advertising or design or graphics or anything like that, it's a really good program to watch purely for that. Or fashion even, it's such a good program because the design campaigns and the artwork and the clothes, it's all so perfect. For me, there are very few characters that I do like, but I do really like those characters, and they would probably be Joan, Roger, Don Draper, Anna, Bert, because he always wears socks and no shoes, and he wears bow ties, so for that reason he's great. Liam Price, the only other person. I'm on season 3, so I'm sort of just met him, so I'm really yet to make a judgment, but I do quite like him, purely because while everyone was drinking whiskey and alcohol, he had a cup of tea, and I just thought, no, he knows the way to my heart. I talked about Mad Men today. I could go on for hours, but I talked about it today because I was at a bit of a loss what to say and what to talk about, because I don't know what to do now that we don't have Sherlock and Doctor Who. On another note, I hope you've all purchased your copy of Sherlock Series 2. I know I have. I also bought that purely because of the profound love between the main characters. Glad that the sun is out and it's starting to get lighter earlier. Winter is leaving us. Enjoy the sunshine while it lasts, because let's be fair, it's Britain. It's probably gonna last 10 minutes, if that. And happy Valentine's Day, actually, my dear friend and soulmate Kyla. We're exchanging Valentine's cards this year. It's a good thing to do, actually. I shall see you the week after next, me dears. Bye!